Okay folks, day 2 here. We've got the crane picked up with the forklift. We got the old one off. I'll show you what was wrong with it. Got Danny here helping. Bobby, appreciate you coming to help.
Yeah, anytime.
Anytime. Alright. There's our issue.
Oh, I thought you were talking to yourself.
Yeah, I was talking to myself.
Yeah.
And the shaft and the gearbox is bent. And I think it busted the drum, yeah. So. But to show you what kind of stuff Bobby works on. This is his, some of his sockets. 4-inch. And that socket weighs about as much as one whole regular socket set, so you can imagine the weight in the truck. Huh, Danny Lilly.
What's that?
So we picked this boom up from a buddy of mine, James Honeycutt, and it's the same setup, it's just a little bit older. But the motors and all that, if we need anything, we'll put on it. We got to do a little work to it once we get it on, but we've actually got another boom we can stick on it. But we just need something that'll work. So we're fixing to get it mounted on there so he can go back to work. Probably tomorrow we'll run the DMV or run the truck up the inspector, I guess, and then run to the DMV. And we'll see how she works out. And I'll show you as we go. And Danny, he couldn't be here yesterday because he had to work, so he wanted to help, so that's why he's here today. And we actually had another person here, Marty, my neighbor across the road. He had to work yesterday too and couldn't come, so he's been here all morning helping. He just had to leave for a little bit. All right, let me get at this. There, this will keep you from doing anything stupid. Too late.
Yeah, don't roll the truck, and now he's doing it. Oh yeah, this is all going to be good.
All right, coming in for us. I don't want to come all the way because you're going to have to tilt it this way to get it in, so I don't want to get too far. Watch yourself, Bobby. Don't let me knock you off, sir. All right. Going down. Put one in. Going down. Oh, I'm coming. If you can knock that one through, there's a hammer right there beside there.
It's hot in there, but
That's all right. I'll get it on the belt. I just want to get it on long enough where we ain't got to worry about it. You get it started, that way I know it won't come off. Alright, it's started. I can let down.
When I first did this, is I just took the tap and tightened it up, and it pulled it on down. There's the socket. There's the socket. Right there. Where's the belt work from the other side?
gotta work from the undercross.
Yeah.
I need the wrench, man. Hold on. Bobby, push up. All right.
There you go.
Down.
Down on its own, you think? Or
Yeah, come on, tighten her up.
Tighten that, it's coming.
Let down on it.
I let down on it, didn't do it.
Oh.
I can do it again. You ready?
There you go. I'm off.
Can you get nut on the back one now?
In that corner, I don't know.
Don't burn yourself. Alright, well, we're about to get it. Alright, let's unhook, man. Come down the line.
Bob, is it good? Yeah. Where's the cutter? Right there on the floor. It's raining, my head ain't getting wet.
He's worried about OSHA watching the video. Okay, we got it up on. We had to put a gearbox on it and one motor. The gearbox that was on it was stuck solid from sitting. It may still be good, and the motor just wouldn't work. Probably just needs cleaning. Bobby, you ready to go back to work?
Yep.
No, not on this. I mean go back to work on the
Yes.
real stuff.
The real stuff.
Yeah, the stuff that you don't own so you get paid for it.
Yes, right.
All right, buddy. Okay, folks, it's dark. It's not real late. It's about 7 o'clock, but we're going to go ahead and end the video. But we've got the crane working. All the solenoids. Bobby went to pick up a new battery for the crane because it busted the battery that was in it. And he just wanted to put a new one in it. He had to take his grandson home, so he figured he could do it at the same time. But the crane is working. It's not the prettiest thing in the world, but Dad will get him back working. So that's all done. We got a lot of tools to get up and get in the toolboxes, and I'm going to help him do that tonight, and that way he can go do some work tomorrow. We got all the pulleys loosened up. It was all kind of stuck from the boom. I actually had a friend that I called that had this boom, and he sold it to us at a really good price and delivered it to us. And he's been to the Rat Rod Bills. He hasn't, not the last couple, but he has been there. And he had 4 or 5 of these things. So he sold us one good and cheap. So, you know, Bobby's not out much on this. Brought him an extra boom too, because that boom's, it's not really in bad shape, but it was a little rusty looking, so he went ahead and just brought him an extra boom, and that's in pretty good shape. So if I know Bobby, he won't paint this thing, and he probably won't paint the truck, because although he services and takes care of his equipment, he definitely looks at it as being work trucks. And I know some people had said something about the tires, because the video didn't show the tires like they really are. And Bobby special orders his tires. He runs 265 75 19.5s. I run 245s and 225s. These tires, nobody carries them in stock, so he's got to order them. And I don't know if you can see this or not, but I know the camera showed it before. They look like there's no tread, but there's a half-inch tread on these things at least. And all 6 tires was put on it within probably 2 months ago, so there's no problems there. And he carries a lot of weight on this truck. The boom took a lot longer than what we thought, but you know, that's normal. It's kind of weird. He didn't realize, or he had forgot that he actually, oop, knocked my light out. Hold on just a minute. He either forgot or didn't realize that he had drilled these holes out bigger on his other crane, so we had to go through and drill them out bigger to fit this crane. And then the bottom of it was made a little different, protruded farther down, so we had to do some changing actually on the deck. And it seemed like everything that we went to touch today, you know, created issues in some way, shape, or form. But you know, luckily we got him back to work. So I'm going to get back on the little Triumph as much as I can. I got a lot of parts in for it, so got a lot to do. And again, I appreciate everybody watching, and till next time, bye.